What's up, everyone? This week I'm going to switch it up a little bit and I'm going to talk about something that I feel really needs to be said. And if you do listen to any of my videos ever, please make it this one. Check this out. I'm guilty of this myself, like I said, which is why I know exactly how you feel. Every 4 years, we have an election where we have to choose a Republican or a Democrat, and somebody has to win. In order for that to happen, we have to have topics that are so polarizingly divisive that we have no choice but to get emotionally charged. If these topics we could kind of agree on or kind of not agree on, nobody would get anything done. They have to split parties so hard that you have no choice but to say, I'm on this side or I'm on that side. And guess what happens? We butt heads with each other and nobody wins. Well, newsflash for everybody, it's designed to be this way, and the end result is we are all miserable. Nobody wins from this. Do you really think that your aunt's a racist? Do you really think that your neighbor hates America? I'd be willing to bet if you sat down and talked to them that you didn't think either of those things. But when we take our head out of it and we start thinking with our hearts, we are not thinking with logic anymore. We're just attacking each other, and the end result, like I said, is hate for both sides. Let's take a specific example. Cops and systematic inequality in America. On one side, we've got people saying cops are racist. This person's racist. They don't care about our lives. They're shooting us. They're killing us. On the other end, we've got cops saying, hey, the government doesn't respect us. They don't appreciate what we're doing for our country. Our lives are on the line, and nobody wins. We literally pick a side. Both people get attacked, and if you support the cops, now you're a racist. If you support, the movement, now you don't care about America. And tell me, where's the actual sense in that? And where am I going with that? What is the actual truth? We all love America. This flag right here, we can't forget that we all love America, minus the 1% of Antifa and these crazy people in the world doing all these, violent protests. We all want the best for our country, and we can't forget that. United we win, but divided we fall. And that's been that way since the start of America. When government gets too powerful and we start letting them think for us and we don't think for ourselves, that is how we lose. The country was literally almost dissolved during the Civil War, during Abraham Lincoln's presidency, because there was such a divisive topic of racism and slavery. It almost split the country apart to the point of no return. We were literally almost no more. And we're not far from that right now, to be honest. We are so divisive and so hating each other that we are not far from that. We need to find a way to come together. And if we could just talk to each other and not attack each other, we would get a lot further. When you go on social media and you attack somebody's opinions and you post your political speech and then you start telling people they're wrong or they're stupid or this or you hate America, what do you think they're going to say? It doesn't matter if you're talking about sports, if you're talking about puzzles or whatever it is. If you attack somebody's fundamental beliefs, they're going to come back at you because you're attacking that person as a human, and that's how they feel. So if we could have a conversation and think with our heads, we could sit down, talk about our experiences, and find that we are a lot more in common than we are different. So what is the answer to all this, and where am I going with this? If we want a positive change in the world, we have to change the way that we view experiences. I do this show because I want people to think about their actions. I want people to think about why they feel the way that they feel. Our experiences and who we are as a person shapes the world that we live in, and those politics play to those thoughts and experiences. So if we want to make a change, it starts with us, and also we have to realize that we're all humans, we're all Americans, and we want the same thing, which is the betterment of America. How long are we going to continue to attack each other and let this work? How many times are we going to go through an election cycle where every 4 years we make each other miserable? It all starts with us. And I'm going to leave you with one last thing. If we want to change our country, we have to become better people, and that starts by respecting one another and not letting the government and the media dictate how we feel. Thank you, and God bless.